In this video, I'm going to be covering exactly how to get distant horizons working with Bliss Shaders. The actual setup itself is fairly easy, but there are some particular files that you're going to need for this and some config changes. I'll be covering all that in this video. I know that a lot of the tutorials on YouTube right now, it didn't work for me personally, and I had to spend a lot of time troubleshooting it. So hopefully this video can help you minimize all the roadblocks or issues that I ran into and get it working so you can have your game look like this. So this is going to be a pretty in-depth tutorial, and if you already know how to install mods and fabric and stuff like that, feel free to skip around. I would pay attention to at the end, there's a pretty important config file change that will really help with performance and get all the mods working. But if you already know everything, just go into the description, download the stuff I sent, and drag and drop into the mods folder and also install your shaders. But if you don't know anything, watch the whole video. It should help you, from zero. So yeah, like I said, a lot of the mods, you need to use beta branches or forks, etc. of the actual mods themselves or the shader packs. So a lot of that is hard to find, but in the description, there'll be exactly everything you need, and I'll give a step-by-step tutorial of how to get everything set up. Something to note though is that you will need a pretty good PC. As you can see here, I have a 3070 Ti with a Ryzen 7 5800X. If you don't know what that means, it's just it's a good computer. I'm sure that you can get stuff like this running maybe on a smaller scale on computers worse than this, but I would definitely recommend a pretty good graphics card and a pretty good CPU, and perhaps most importantly, a lot of RAM. First things first, you're going to want to download Fabric, which is the mod loader we'll be using to run all these mods. If you already have Fabric installed, you can skip this step, but I just want to clarify, this is for 1.20.1, and so you're going to need that exact version. So first, go to the website I have in the description, download it, open it here, select 1.20.1, and then launcher location should already be in the correct area, but if not, select this to your Minecraft installation, create profile, and click install. This might pop up. I have Minecraft already open, but it doesn't really matter, so click install. Once you have that installed, go ahead and press Windows key and R, and then type in %appdata%, and then double click .minecraft, scroll down until you find mods. My installation might look a little different than yours, but all that matters is that you find this mods folder right here. That's step one. That's how you install Fabric. I'm sure a lot of you already know how to do that, but I just wanted to cover it just in case. After that, you're going to want to go into the Discord link I put in the description and click this link here in DH compatibility FAQ. This might already be in the description, but if not, then join the Discord. I have linked there, and download this. This Discord also, if you have any sort of issues, they can help you with it, but make sure to read up on all of the FAQs just to make sure that you tried every solution that they already have there. So ignore this. That doesn't mean anything. Download this, wait for it to finish downloading. All right, once that's finished downloading, launch it. And you might also need WinZip or 7-zip, WinRAR, whatever. If you don't have that, look it up. It should be free. And here's basically all the files you need. So here in mods, you want to take all these and drag it into your mods folder here. So once you have the mods in this folder here, you can X out of this, and this is basically the core of everything, but the following mods I'm going to show you really help speed up everything and make it run a lot better on your computer and take less time. So the first mod is Chunky, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the latest release here, make sure it's for Fabric, click that, download. Once again, bring this into your mods folder. I'm going to do it all at the end at once. Once we're done with that, open concurrent chunk management engine, find the build for Fabric of 1.20.1. Again, it's this one. I'll link directly to this version. I might update in the future if they do update, because again, this is an alpha. Download this. Then we have Noisium. Again, this is another thing for optimization. Go here, you can download the latest one, download file, wait for that to be start downloading. It'll take 5 seconds. And these last two mods here are for world generation, which I highly recommend, but again, they are not required. So here, find it, one for Fabric. See, this one is not 1.20.1, so we will not use it. So this one right here is compatible with 1.20.1 and compatible with Fabric. So go ahead and download that. Wait for that download. Again, it'll take 5 seconds. And then finally, this is another generation mod. We're going to download Teralith. Go here, again, find 1.20.1 version. So this here works, and this works with Fabric. So we're going to download this as well. Again, wait 5 seconds, and then it will download. So once again, you're going to want to open your mods folder. And once you have that open, go down here, right-click this, click Downloads. This will open your Downloads folder. Here you should see basically everything that we just went downloaded. It might not look exactly like this, but it should have the same mods here. So it's really simple. You're just going to want to drag and drop that in. Get all of this in here. So once you have all these mods in, you're ready to launch the game. So you're just going to want to open up your Minecraft launcher. Once you have your Minecraft launcher open, you're going to want to go to installations and create a new installation. Name this whatever you want. I'll just name this tutorial. Go here, find the Fabric version. Again, it might not look exactly the same here, but find this 1.20.1 version that you just installed. And then here's the tricky part. You're going to want to go to more options. And if you see these JVM arguments here, you're going to want to allocate a lot of RAM for this. This is a very RAM intensive thing. So I would figure out exactly how much RAM you have in your computer. Usually you'll have about 16 if you're running on a modern machine. You might have 8. I would go for about half. I'll put some guidelines up on the screen now exactly how much you should put. But I have a pretty nice computer, so I'm going to put 16. But for a lot of you, it'll probably be like 8 to 10, something like that. So you want to click Create, click Play, go down here, click Tutorial, or whatever you named it, and launch. Alright, once you have Minecraft launched, you're going to want to go back to your mods folder. Open.minecraft. Wait for it to load. I don't know why this is giving me trouble. Go down, look until you find config. Once you find config, double click it, open it. You should see all these files. The one that we're looking for is c2.me.tmol, which is that you can just open it up. Once you open it up, you should see this. My text editor might look a little different than yours, but should just be text nonetheless. So you're going to want to scroll until you find GC free chunk serializer and replace IMPL. You can also just press Control F and type it in, but here we are. So you want to change default to false and this to false as well. So once these two values are changed, you can just save it, X out, and then go back to your game. You might need to restart it. If you go in and it isn't working, then I would go ahead and restart it. But if not, that's all right. So that's basically it, besides the shader pack. So you should just go ahead and create a world like any other world. If you're testing it, I would recommend putting in creative and just create the world, click yes, and it should start generating. So once you're in game, you're going to want to click escape, options, video settings, shader packs, and then open shader pack folder. I already have a bunch of shader packs installed, but for you, it'll probably look like an empty folder, and that's okay. you're just going to want to go back and open up that folder earlier, this iris sodium beta. So you're going to go here and then go to shader packs and then Bliss Shaders DH. You want to go ahead and drag that in here and exit out. So once you do that, you might have to go out and then back in, but it should just be here. You want to click apply, and as you can see, shortly the shader pack will be applied. Here it is. So once you have the shaders working, you're going to want to go to options and then click here. You can adjust these to your liking. I'd recommend putting this on balanced, and then click done. In the opening clip, I did have it on 256 instead of 128, this value here, but the higher you increase that, the more time it'll take to load all the chunks and the more performance impact it'll have. So what you're going to want to do to get everything rendered and get the distance arising mod actually loading the chunks is you're going to want to do /chunky start overworld circle, and then usually you set it at 0, 0. This is just where it will begin to render and usually spawn around 0, 0, so you can set 0, 0 and make the radius whatever you want. For this purpose, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to make it 500, and as you can see, it'll start rendering. There's a little progress bar at the top. So once that's all done, you can see it's not too far, but it's about you know, it's a decent amount in each direction. You can see here if I get out of spyglass. And obviously the range of it will increase as you up that number in the command I sent. So also that command will be in the description if you just want to copy and paste it. And that's basically all. Some things that should be noted is that sometimes it just won't generate, like the level of detail, the far chunks won't show up. Something that I've helped with that is disabling my shader and then disabling this option right here, enable rendering, and then enabling it again and get it to start rendering here and reset all the settings. And then once it starts rendering again, apply shader packs again. Again, all this stuff is in beta or alpha, so expect a lot of issues, maybe some crashes, world corruption, etc. But yeah, that's it.